Welcome to Wise Elders Stories channel. 6 essential vitamins to keep your legs strong in old age even at 89. Senior health, old age. When you were 70, 75, or even 89 years old, did you notice that your legs weren't as strong as they are now? There are times when you wonder if you will be able to keep your independence and stability in the future, and there are times when standing for long amounts of time is taxing. There is support for you. In addition to allowing us to move around freely, strong legs are crucial for aging adults to retain their autonomy and quality of life. But there is good news as well. You can keep your leg strength and flexibility with only a few simple changes. In this video, I'll show you how to take 6 vitamins that can help you keep your legs strong and steady even when you're 89 years old. Aside from making muscles stronger, these nutrients also make you more mobile, less inflammatory, and better at circulating blood. If you've ever felt your legs getting tired too fast or are worried about losing strength as you get older, please pay close attention here. There is an easy way to make a difference, and you are going to find it. Pay special attention to the last vitamin on the list as well. Despite its potential to greatly affect stamina and leg strength, many people choose to ignore it. To make sure you don't miss any important health news, click the subscribe button and turn on notifications. What follows is an examination of strategies for preserving leg strength across the lifespan. Let us now begin. The first. The power of vitamin D. If you want your legs to stay strong and stable as you get older, there's one vitamin you can't skip: vitamin D. This crucial nutrient is required for healthy muscle function, strong bones, and overall mobility preservation. A simple insufficiency may be the cause of many elderly people's frequent accidents, muscular tiredness, or weak legs, although few realize this. You might think that losing your balance and experiencing weaker legs are natural parts of getting older, but that's not entirely true. Low vitamin D levels are associated with an increased risk of falls and fractures in the elderly. If you've been experiencing leg cramps, shakiness, or fatigue more quickly than usual, your body may be trying to tell you that it needs more vitamin D. That being said, how can you measure your intake to make sure it's sufficient? The best way to get vitamin D from the sun is to spend time in the sun. Your body can make this powerful vitamin on its own if you spend just 15 to 20 minutes outside every day. Nevertheless, here is the problem. As we become older, our skin's ability to absorb vitamin D from the sun diminishes. Because of this, many elderly people develop deficiencies without recognizing it. Getting enough vitamin D through food is also within one's reach. Some great sources are eggs, fortified dairy products, and fatty fish like salmon and mackerel. On the other hand, this is when a simple habit can really make a difference. To keep your bones and muscles strong and resilient, take 1 tablespoon of cod liver oil daily. It contains a high level of vitamin D. More energy, better balance, and less midnight leg cramps are some of the benefits reported by seniors who start taking more vitamin D. The results show that even small changes can have a big impact. The best part, though? This all-natural approach will guarantee your freedom of movement and autonomy for many years to come. You should not ignore the warning signs, such as a little wobble or the fact that your legs are not as strong as they were before. If you want your legs to be strong and stable as you get older, one of the easiest and most effective things you can do is to take vitamin D every day. Now we can talk about something that might be affecting you more than you realize. Vitamin B12 is that. A lack of this vital mineral is likely to blame for any time you felt your legs weaken, get tired, or tingle for no apparent reason. Furthermore, that is correct. A lot of people in their golden years just accept weak legs as a part of getting older. It could, however, be the body's way of telling you that it needs more B12. If you want your legs to be strong and stable, you need vitamin B12. It has a direct bearing on your stamina and strength because of its role in neuron function, red blood cell synthesis, and oxygen delivery. If your body isn't getting enough B12, your muscles won't get the oxygen and nutrients they need to be strong. Tiredness, unsteadiness, and eventually trouble walking might come from this. On some days, your legs could feel fine, but on others, they might be so weak that they seem like they could give way at any moment. A B12 shortage might manifest in that way. As we become older, our systems inevitably become less good at absorbing B12 through diet. This means that eating a balanced diet might not be enough to prevent deficiency. This explains why a lot of elderly people suffer from symptoms like heavy, clumsy legs, sudden muscle spasms, or the annoying pins and needles feeling in their legs. Without enough B12, your brain's ability to communicate with your muscles starts to decline. Because of this, many people who have low B12 levels encounter abrupt tiredness in their limbs, as well as problems with coordination and balance. Is there, therefore, a certain way to maximize B12 absorption? The majority of these come from animals such as cows, hens, fish, eggs, and dairy products. Nevertheless, things get trickier at this point. Our ability to absorb vitamin B12 from food diminishes with age, so getting enough from food alone might not be enough. The one simple thing you can do every day to help is to take nutritional yeast. Adding only 1 tablespoon of this simple ingredient to your daily meals is a great way to get the B12 that your body needs. Soups, smoothies, or even just sprinkled on food might help keep your legs strong and stable because of the minerals it contains. One of our viewers, Carol, suffered with unexplained lethargy and exhaustion for a long time. She thought it was just a natural part of getting older, but when she found out that B12 was involved, she realized she was wrong. Her diet started to include more B12-rich foods, and she started taking nutritional yeast as a supplement. Within a couple of weeks, she saw a significant change. She was able to walk for long periods of time without getting tired, and the annoying leg cramps that she had been having at night disappeared. Also, she could feel a strengthening in her legs. Her experience gave us hope. I feel as though I have regained years of mobility and strength simply by correcting a simple vitamin deficiency. If you've ever felt your leg strength or endurance dwindle, B12 could be the missing piece. What is the most delicious part? This adjustment is simple to make, yet it can have far-reaching effects. Get on top of your B12 intake right away if you're ready to feel more powerful and steady on your feet. The muscles in your legs will beg you. Third place. Vitamin C's beneficial effects on joints. Collagen production declines with age. This protein is essential for healthy cartilage, tendons, and ligaments. Injuries, stiffness, and soreness in the joints are all possible outcomes of this deterioration. If you've been experiencing less stability, pain, or discomfort in your legs than usual, low vitamin C levels could be a problem. But that's not all there is to it. Inflammation is a major cause of muscular weakness and joint pain. Vitamin C, an excellent antioxidant, helps reduce inflammation. When your body doesn't have enough of this chemical, it has a hard time repairing itself after exercise. This is why many elderly people wait a long time for their legs to feel better after exercising or going for a walk. The fact that your body constantly sends signals that it needs more of this essential vitamin is a natural consequence of becoming older. So, how can you make sure you get enough vitamin C in your diet every day? Good news, it's a staple in many mouth-watering dishes. Citrus fruits like grapefruits and oranges, along with strawberries, kiwis, and bell peppers, are great sources. On the other hand, acerola cherry powder is an easy and concentrated way to boost your vitamin C intake that you can incorporate into your regular routine. This all-natural powerhouse has more vitamin C than an orange and is so easy to throw into a smoothie, glass of water, or tea. Furthermore, 1 tablespoon makes for an ideal portion. This is also the most exciting part. Many elderly people report noticeable improvements after increasing their vitamin C consumption. They become less stiff, more able to bend their knees, and even more energetic as a result. Some people have even said that they feel more revitalized first thing in the morning, with legs that aren't as tired or slow as before. Providing your body with the nutrition it needs to organically mend and strengthen itself yields noticeable results with every step you take. Whether you've been dealing with joint pain, sluggish muscle recovery, or just want to keep your legs looking young and strong for years to come, vitamin C is essential. Since the stiffness won't go away until it becomes worse, you shouldn't wait. If you start supporting your body today, your legs will be grateful later. Count 4. Most people think that eating enough calcium is enough to keep their bones healthy, but here's a surprise fact: vitamin K2 really stabilizes bones even more. If there isn't enough vitamin K2, calcium cannot get to the bones, which need it the most. On the other hand, it can build up in the wrong places, including your arteries and joints, making you stiff, reducing your blood flow, and increasing your risk of fractures. Have you ever seen someone who seems to have lost all stability and strength in their legs, even when they're eating a lot of calcium? The inefficient utilization of calcium by their body is usually to blame. When K2 isn't present, calcium can build up in tissues other than bones, making mobility more difficult as time goes on. You may be wondering how to guarantee that your body is getting enough of this chemical that protects bones. Natto, sauerkraut, and aged cheeses are some examples of fermented foods that are high in K2. If you don't regularly eat these items, an even easier way to get this vitamin is to use grass-fed butter or ghee. An effective way to maintain a healthy calcium level and avoid potential problems caused by calcium buildup is to take 1 tablespoon of vitamin K2 daily. You can greatly improve your leg strength and stability with this simple daily workout. After increasing their K2 consumption, many elderly people report less knee stiffness, less lower back pain, and even a sensation of weightlessness when walking. The motion seems to return to its natural, unforced state. Envision yourself free from the shackles of aching joints as you stand tall, stride confidently, and go about your day. Adding more vitamin K2 to your diet could be the answer to your worries about fragile bones, weak legs, or sudden pain. Preventing problems in the future is important, but so is making sure you're stronger, more capable, and more stable right now. And the fact that you're still here shows that you care about your well-being and want to keep your legs working, not against them. Pay close attention, since the next vitamin on this list isn't just for building strength, it also helps keep your legs healthy and energized all day long. Rank 5. The ability of magnesium to boost energy levels. Maybe you've noticed that your legs take it easy even when you're not doing much, or maybe you've woken up from a nightmare because of extreme leg cramps. If you're experiencing any of these symptoms, magnesium could be the missing link in getting your strength and mobility back. Due to its role in promoting healthy muscular contraction and relaxation, magnesium has earned the nickname relaxation mineral many times. Leg muscles that are undernourished are more likely to be hyperactive, rigid, and prone to cramps. After a short walk, have you ever felt a strange tightness in your calves? On the other hand, maybe you've had the dreaded experience of having trouble relaxing and getting a good night's sleep due to restless legs at night. These are the standard signs that suggest magnesium insufficiency could be going on. And it's not just about aches and pains. Magnesium, a mineral critical to blood flow, also guarantees that oxygen and nutrients reach your leg muscles efficiently. Poor circulation can cause lethargy, exhaustion, and fragility, making it harder to do even the most fundamental of tasks, like standing up or climbing stairs. Linda, a 73-year-old woman, suffered from chronic leg pain for quite some time. It was as if the stinging pains in her calves were a nightly ritual that would keep her awake. Some of the things she tried included stretching before bed, drinking more water, and switching to different shoes, but nothing worked. After reading about the benefits of magnesium, she decided to give it a try. Leafy greens, almonds, and whole grains are some of the foods that she started eating more of because of their magnesium content. But a simple habit, eating a spoonful of pumpkin seeds every day, was the real game changer. In just a few short weeks, there was a remarkable change. Her leg cramps also diminished in frequency, and she noticed that her legs were steadier when she walked. Throughout the day, she felt more energized, she noticed. Instead of being lethargic and stiff, she felt revitalized and ready to go when she woke up. In light of this, how can one be sure they are getting enough magnesium in their diet? The healthiest food sources include plenty of leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. But if you're looking for a concentrated boost, pumpkin seeds are a great choice. An effective daily dosage of 1 tablespoon of magnesium can help with muscle relaxation, improved circulation, and keeping legs feeling buoyant and stimulated. The majority of elderly people who take in more magnesium report better leg strength and mobility, less night cramps, and more stability when walking. On the other hand, some people claim that the lack of stiff, painful legs when they wake up gives them a feeling of renewed youth. You might be deficient in magnesium if you've ever felt unexplained lethargy, cramps while sleeping, or an overall feeling of heavy and sluggishness. What is the most delicious part? A simple fix that will do wonders for your legs. So, don't think twice, fuel your body with what it needs and feel the difference right away. Please type 5 in the remarks section to indicate your satisfaction, if you are still present. Keep an eye out since the next vitamin on our list is essential if you want your legs to be strong and pain-free for a long time. The 6th digit. The benefits of vitamin E for blood circulation. Vitamin E acts as a natural blood thinner, avoiding the buildup of blood that is too thick or too slow. When blood flow decreases, oxygen and nutrients can't reach your leg muscles as effectively, which can lead to soreness, exhaustion, tingling, or paralysis. Has it ever happened to you that after a short stroll your legs start to feel heavy, achy, or tired sooner than usual? On the other hand, maybe you've experienced the pain of pins and needles in your feet from sitting for too long. These are classic signs that your blood flow could use some improvement, and vitamin E could be just the thing to help. Case in point, Helen. At 78 years old, she still loved going on morning walks, but she noticed that her legs would get tired after just 10 minutes. On days with low temperatures, her feet felt as chilly as the rest of her body. Furthermore, on rare occasions, while waking up in the night, she would feel a numb, painful sensation in her calves. In an effort to improve her problems, she tried stretching, drinking more water, and even wearing compression socks after becoming frustrated. But until she found vitamin E, she failed miserably. Quite simply, Helen made an adjustment. As an easy and natural way to increase her vitamin E intake, she started adding 1 tablespoon of wheat germ oil to her daily regimen. After only a short while, she began to change noticeably. She felt more secure on her feet, had less numbness in her legs, and could walk for longer periods of time without stopping. Her skin also looked healthier and more radiant, and she noticed that her ankles were less swollen. So, the question becomes, how can one eat more vitamin E? Fruits and nuts including avocados, almonds, and seeds are among the healthiest options. But if you're looking for an easy and effective alternative to taking a concentrated amount every day, wheat germ oil is a great option. A daily dose of 1 tablespoon of this chemical can improve blood flow, reduce tiredness in the legs, and keep your muscles energized and well-nourished. After increasing their vitamin E intake, many elderly people report feeling less swollen, more buoyant, and even less tired in their legs after long periods of walking. After overcoming the persistent pain and weight that had been holding them back, some people even say they can enjoy walking again. If you've ever felt like your legs were lacking in power or energy, vitamin E could be the answer. What is the most delicious part? There is only one small thing you need to do every day to implement this simple approach. The dramatic enhancement of your leg sensation can surprise you if you try it. To show that you are finding this information helpful, please put 6 in the notes section if you are still here. Keeping your legs looking young and strong for years to come may be as simple as taking the next vitamin on our list, so be sure to stay alert. Now that we've covered the 6 vitamins your legs need to stay strong, stable, and full of life, let's take a moment to reflect on what we've learned. Preserving the health of one's legs requires more than just maintaining an active lifestyle. The key is to fuel your body properly so that your bones, muscles, and circulation work in tandem to provide you the assistance you need on your journey. Vitamin D keeps your muscles and bones strong, while vitamin B12 keeps your neurological system running smoothly, so you won't be weak or have the annoying pins and needles. You can keep your legs pain-free and flexible with vitamin C because it increases collagen formation, which decreases inflammation and joint stiffness. Vitamin K2 helps your bones retain their density and avoid becoming too rigid by guiding calcium to the right places. Magnesium helps muscles relax, which in turn reduces the likelihood of spasms and exhaustion, while vitamin E promotes good circulation, which keeps your legs powered by delivering oxygen and nutrients. You don't need to make anything more difficult than adding these vital vitamins to your regular routine. Small, consistent changes can lead to big changes in your legs' feel and function. Try adding a tablespoon of cod liver oil, a sprinkle of nutritional yeast, a daily dose of wheat germ oil, a serving of grass-fed butter, a handful of pumpkin seeds, or a boost of acerola cherry powder. What is the most delicious part? Many seniors who make sure to get enough of these nutrients see a change after only a few weeks. Enhanced stamina, shorter steps, and less stress on the body. By giving your body what it needs, you can experience sustained energy and vitality. Thank you for taking the time to meet with us today. Please feel free to write to us at any time. Please tell me the one most important thing you picked up. Tell us in the comments below whether you plan to use these vitamins every day. We and other members of this community find great value in your wisdom and perspective. Make sure to use the like, subscribe, and share button if you thought this video was helpful. We are able to keep giving you knowledge that will inspire and empower you because of your support. Please stay tuned for our future video. We value your time and interest. Keep moving, focus on strengthening your legs, and keep your strength up.